Hi, this is Sean. You know me from my YouTube channel, Sean's Model Builds. That's not my only hobby, however. When I came back from deployment in July, I started into a new hobby, inspired by my childhood in the 1980s. So I'll show you what it is in just a moment. Alright, as you can see, my new hobby since I came back is collecting Masters of the Universe. Specifically, Masters of the Universe Origins, and of course, the Masters of the Universe Hot Wheels. So I'll take you through the vehicles one by one. I'll start chronologically, of course, with my vintage figures from my childhood. Be right back. Alright, I'm back again. So the first thing is, I'll take you through the vintage figures from my childhood, which I have been keeping for the past, well, I guess 30 or 40 years nearly, in my Masters of the Universe lunchbox that I first used in the mid-80s when I was a kid. I think it says, it's hard to tell, but I think it says copyright 1985. Never seemed to have the thermos, but I had everything else. So the first figure I remember from the same time period in the mid-80s was my vintage Battle Armor He-Man. And his chest piece still should work. Well, it's a bit glitchy now, but it works sometimes. You know, undamaged chest plate, 1 slash, 2 slashes, etc. Second figure I had from my childhood, in fact, that was the only other one I had from my childhood, is the Dragon Blaster Skeletor, although mine always seemed to be missing his head, so I just use it as a sword holder. And then, of course, I found the Hordak figure at Belleville Toy-Con 3 years ago. Have this random light blue sword for him to hold. There you go. See that? And, of course, at a flea market, I guess it was 2019, I found a vintage Battle Cat. Doesn't have his armor, but it was the only one I could find with an intact tail. So anyway, that's my vintage collection. I'll show you the next thing, chronologically speaking, of course. Alright, so the next thing is my 30th anniversary Masters of the Universe DVD collection that I bought brand new in 2012 for about $30. Of course, you look on eBay these days, it goes for over $500 on average. So that's that one. And a couple years ago, I bought these figures from, I think it was one of the Montreal toy conventions, actually. It's held near the airport. That was a couple years ago. So I have Orko and Evil Lyn. I'm not sure of the exact name of this toy line and what year it came out. Can't seem to find a copyright date on the back of the package. But if anyone knows, post in the comments down below and let me know. That'll help me greatly. Anyway, I'll show you the next thing. Alright, and the next thing I have is the Masters of the Universe MegaConstrux. So, I think it was back in 2018. I got the 5-figure pack. So you have Faker, you have Beastman, He-Man, Skeletor, and Teela. Then I started picking up the figures individually, so a different Teela, Evil Lyn, Fisto, Faker again, but he looks different than he does in the 5-pack, and of course the, I don't know if it's really rare, but the MegaConstrux flocked Skeletor, and that puts me on a brief tangent. I also collected the 80s toy line Construx, and it's nice to see the MegaConstrux name back again. And I will do another video on that toy line. and the things I can build with it, like shelves for my model cars, which, as you know from my YouTube channel, is my main hobby. Anyway, also I have Battle Cat versus Rotan right here. I have the Battle Ram itself, 188 pieces, and of course the biggest MegaConstrux thing, Panther at Point Dread. And if I turn it to the back, I think we'll be able to see which figures come with it. Let's see here. So you got the Panther, got Skeletor. Someone will have to help me out with the name of him, please. Weapons rack, sorcerer's figure. Excellent. Okay, so that's the all the MegaConstrux I have. I'll be right back to show you the main thing I started collecting this summer. Item by item, because it's quite a big collection. Alright, actually this part is not quite so big, but it is how I got back into collecting MOTU last year. You have the Masters of the Universe He-Man vehicle, Skeletor, Teela, and the Wind Raider itself. And so that's all leading up to what's coming next and the main focus of my Masters of the Universe collecting. So I'll be right back with that. Okay, so I'll show you the items one by one briefly. You have the Battle Armor He-Man and Battle Cat. And then I have the various figures. So I've got the She-Ra figure so far. I've got Faker. I have Skeletor, of course. You can see his Havoc staff there on his back. That's good. Okay, and one more figure. I have Ram Man. There we go. And then we get into, let's see, and more Hot Wheels. Character cars. And it shows on the back. So, He-Man, Beastman, Teela, Man-at-Arms, and Skeletor. Okay, so that's the Hot Wheels character cars. Then we get into, another figure 2-pack. Keep forgetting. The Rise of Evil 2-pack. Prince Keldor and Cronus. Okay, and then we get into the steeds and vehicles. So you have Panther. You have Battle Cat. You have Prince Adam and his Sky Sled. You have Wind Raider. And finally, you have Skeletor's Land Shark. So those are the vehicles I have, the figures I have for Masters of the Universe Origins, and the steeds. And I have one more thing from Masters of the Universe Origins. I'll be right back to show you what that is. Almost forgot. I found these two Merman figures at the Walmart today. So you have the regular Merman over here, all yellow. And you have the, I believe it's called the Legends of Power Merman here. Okay, so that is, I'm looking around. Don't want to forget anything. That's everything except for one last thing, which I kind of call the culmination of my collection. Be right back with that. Alright, as you can see, it's not the final piece of my collection, but it is the culmination of the collection for now. The new MOTU Origins Castle Grayskull. I never had this as a kid. In fact, I didn't have anything but the two figures and the lunchbox that I showed you at the beginning of my video here. But you can see the nice, great artwork on the front. Comes with the Sorcerer's figure. And if you look at the back, you will see what it looks like, say, from the outside, and in the top corner from the inside. So let's see, what figures do I have? Well, I have I already have the Skeletor. I have Land Shark. I now have a Merman. I have He-Man and his Battle Cat. Thanks to Castle Grayskull, I now have the Sorceress. Ah, there we go. I was wondering what it was that I had in the MegaConstrux Zodak. There we go. That's the figure I have. Alright, so you can see what I have. My entire collection. And of course now it's pretty well scattered all around the living room here. You know, all the figures and accessories back there. The Hot Wheels here. The MegaConstrux here. And the Masters of the Universe Vintage Collection here. So, you can let me know, based on everything you've seen in the comments, what you want to see me unbox first, because I've realized from my model building videos that the unboxing videos are the most popular, and I figured I would start showing my Masters of the Universe, especially Origins. So let me know in the comments down below. Click the subscribe button if you want to see more from my channel. And click the like button and the notification button if you want to be automatically notified if I post more videos, which of course I will. And anyway, I hope you're having a good weekend, and talk to you all later. Bye-bye.